Have you ever dreamed of visiting Greece? Picture this: sun-drenched islands, ancient ruins whispering tales of gods and heroes, and the most incredible turquoise water you've ever seen. What if I told you that this dream destination is actually one of the most budget-friendly places in Europe? That's right. You don't need a massive bank account to experience the magic of Greece. I'm here to show you exactly how to do it. We're going to explore this incredible country on a shoestring budget, without sacrificing any of the fun or the beauty. So grab a pen and paper or get ready to take some notes, because this is your ultimate guide to budget travel in Greece. First things first, when should you go? The key to saving money is traveling during the shoulder seasons. That means April, May, early June, or September and October. The weather is still absolutely beautiful, perfect for swimming and exploring, but the crowds are smaller, and the prices for flights and accommodation are significantly lower. Avoid July and August if you can. That's peak season, and everything from your ferry ticket to your hotel room will cost a lot more. Booking your flights a few months in advance also helps lock in a better price. Look for flights into Athens, as it's the main international hub and often has the cheapest options. From there, the rest of Greece is your oyster. Speaking of Athens, let's start our journey in this vibrant, historic capital. People sometimes see Athens as just a quick stopover before heading to the islands, but that's a huge mistake. You can easily spend 3 or 4 days here soaking it all in without breaking the bank. The first thing you need to do is get a combination ticket for the archaeological sites. For about €30, this ticket gives you access to the Acropolis, the ancient Agora, the Roman Agora, Hadrian's Library, and more. It's an incredible deal, and it's valid for 5 days, so you can take your time. Seeing the Parthenon standing proudly atop the Acropolis is a moment you'll never forget. To save even more, plan your visit on the first Sunday of the month from November to March, when many sites offer free admission. Now, let's talk about food, because Greek food is a highlight of any trip. The best way to eat cheaply and authentically in Athens is to find the local tavernas away from the main tourist squares like Plaka. Head to neighborhoods like Siri or Kokaki. Look for places packed with locals, and you know you've found a winner. A must-try is a souvlaki or gyro pita. For just a few euros, you get a delicious and filling meal of grilled meat, tzatziki, tomatoes, and onions wrapped in a warm pita. I could honestly live on these. Another tip is to visit the central market, Varvakios Agora. It's a bustling, chaotic, and amazing place where you can see locals shopping for fresh fish, meat, and produce. You can grab some fresh olives, feta cheese, and bread for a perfect picnic lunch. Once you've had your fill of ancient history in Athens, it's time for the islands. This is where people think their budget will explode, but it doesn't have to. The secret is to choose your islands wisely. While Santorini and Mykonos are stunning, they are also the most expensive. But Greece has over 200 inhabited islands, and many of them are just as beautiful and far more affordable. Consider the Cyclades Islands like Naxos, Paros, or Amorgos. They have the classic whitewashed villages and gorgeous beaches you're dreaming of, but with a more relaxed vibe and lower prices. Or explore the Ionian Islands like Kefalonia or Zakynthos, known for their dramatic cliffs and lush green landscapes. Getting between the islands is an adventure in itself. The Greek ferry system is extensive and efficient. The big, slow Blue Star ferries are usually the cheapest option and offer a wonderfully scenic way to travel. It's like a mini cruise. Booking your tickets in advance, especially for popular routes in the shoulder season, is a good idea. Sites like Ferry Hopper or Let's Ferry make it easy to compare prices and schedules. Instead of flying between islands, which is expensive and often less convenient, embrace the slow pace of sea travel. Sit on the deck, feel the sea breeze, and watch the islands appear on the horizon. When it comes to accommodation on the islands, forget expensive hotels. Look for domasha, which are rooms to let in family-run guest houses. They're clean, comfortable, and offer a much more personal experience. You'll often find them just by walking around when you arrive. With rooms for rent signs out front, Booking.com and Airbnb also have plenty of affordable options if you prefer to book ahead. Staying in a family-run place means you also get access to local knowledge. Your host can give you the best tips on where to eat, which beaches are the quietest, and how to get around. One of my favorite budget-friendly islands is Naxos. It's the largest of the Cyclades and has something for everyone. The main town, Kora, is a beautiful maze of alleyways leading up to a Venetian castle. Naxos has some of the best beaches in Greece, like Agios Georgios, a long sandy beach right next to the main town, and the more remote, stunning beaches of Plaka and Mikrivigla on the west coast. The best way to explore Naxos is by renting an ATV or a small car for a day or two. It's surprisingly affordable, and it gives you the freedom to discover hidden coves and traditional mountain villages like Halki and Filoti. In these villages, you can have a fantastic, authentic meal for half the price you'd pay in a touristy spot. Another amazing and often overlooked region for budget travel is mainland Greece. The Peloponnese Peninsula, just a short drive from Athens, is packed with history and natural beauty. You can visit the site of the original Olympic Games at Olympia, the incredible ancient theater of Epidaurus, and the mighty fortress of Mycenae. Renting a car is the best way to explore this region. While it's an initial expense, it often works out cheaper than multiple bus tickets, especially if you're traveling with friends, and it gives you total freedom. You can find beautiful, empty beaches and charming seaside towns like Nafplio, which was the first capital of modern Greece. Accommodation and food in the Peloponnese are generally much cheaper than on the popular islands. Let's do a quick recap of the top budget tips. 1. Travel in the shoulder season. 2. Eat like a local. Souvlaki, tavernas, and market picnics are your best friends. 3. Choose less famous but equally beautiful islands like Naxos or explore the mainland. 4. Use the slow ferries for island hopping. And 5. Stay in family-run guest houses or domasha. Another great tip is to always have some cash on you. While cards are widely accepted in cities and tourist areas, smaller tavernas and shops, especially in villages, might be cash only. Also, learn a few basic Greek words. Yasos for hello, efcharisto for thank you, and parakalo for please. A little effort goes a long way, and the Greek people are incredibly warm and welcoming. Traveling on a budget doesn't mean missing out. In fact, it often leads to more authentic and memorable experiences. It forces you to step off the beaten path, to connect with local people, and to discover the real heart of a country. Greece is a country that rewards curious travelers. It's a place where you can wander through olive groves that are thousands of years old, swim in water that's impossibly clear, and eat food that tastes like sunshine. And you can do it all without emptying your wallet. So, what are you waiting for? Start planning that dream trip. Greece is more accessible and affordable than you think. I hope these tips have inspired you and shown you that it's possible. If you've been to Greece on a budget and have your own tips to share, please leave them in the comments below. I'd love to read them, and you'll be helping out fellow travelers too. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more travel guides. Until next time, happy travels!